Hello and welcome to yoga. Have a really great session for us. We are going to do some great cardio in standing up with our feet. We're going to do a nice little flow, something new for us, where we're adding and flowing through moonflower and sunflower and chair and adding in some twists and turns along the way. And then we'll be coming down onto the mat to finish off. And we will have a balance component right about center halfway through the class. So we're going to start. Let's start with that mountain pose that we know. So our feet are hip width apart. Take the hands nice and wide. Take a nice inhale. That 3-part breath, abdomen, chest, throat, and exhaling. Another inhale. Tip the tailbone underneath so you've got a nice pelvic tilt. And hold through the pelvic tilt through the exhale for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and relax. And again, a 3-part breath with the pelvic tilt. Inhale with tilt the pelvis and exhale for 5. Buttocks should be relatively tight, and 4. Exhaling for 3 and 2 and 1, and bringing the hands down the side. So we'll move into sunflower to start. So our feet are hip width apart. We're tipping our toes out, bringing our hands in between. And we'll do 3 sunflower, and then we'll move straight into 3 moonflower, and then go into a nice standing straddle. So we're inhaling up, exhaling down. Back is nice and straight. Warming up the shoulders, bring the abdomen in. This is the last sunflower, and then moonflower, and then down. So up and down. Straight up, dropping the elbows. 2 more. Moonflower. And last one. And come down with that nice flat back with the swan dive to standing straddle. Hands come on the mat, tipping the feet just a little bit wider. Hands are on the mat. And then shifting your weight from side to side and deepening the stretch through the hip, in through the groin, and inside of the thighs. And we'll be working through this one again. We'll do 3 more of this nice standing straddle, and we're taking our hips nice and wide, deepening the stretch, and 2 and 1. Come back to stationary. Walk the feet in to hip width. Inhale and stay in chair. So here we are in chair, the weight of our hips on our heels, reaching with the hands. Shoulders are away from the ears, and we're breathing for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and come up out of chair into mountain, rolling the shoulders back. Let's move right back into sunflower. Take the feet wide, hands are in between. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And 2 more. And last one. Up to moonflower, up and down. Nice straight back. Squeeze the buttocks. And 3 more. And 2 more. And last one, take the hands down the side, forward fold, nice swan dive down. Take the feet a little bit wider and shifting your weight from side to side. And breathing. Letting the heart rate slow down for 3 and 2 and 1. Back to center, walk the feet in so they're hip width apart. Inhale, right to chair, bring hands to heart. So this time in chair, hands to heart. We still have the weight of our hips on our feet. Those palms are together. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and come up to mountain. Step it out. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And here we go again. Drop the knees, back is nice and straight. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Open up the front of the body, squeeze the buttocks. We'll do 3 more. And 2 more. And last one, and moonflower. And hands are straight up. Getting the heart rate up, getting nice and warm. Adding in some cardio. 3 more. And 2 more. And last one, sweeping the hands, forward fold, nice flat back, all the way down. Walk the feet out so you can get that depth in this nice side lunge in standing straddle. Shift your weight from side to side. And 3 more. And 2 more. And last one, and stationary. Walk the feet in, inhale, up to chair. Bring your hands to heart again. In chair, and we're gonna add in the twist. So we'll hold here for 3, and 2, and 1. Drop the hips a little. Left elbow, right knee. Pressure on the palms. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And center. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Try to keep that chest up, and then right to left. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And center, you can do it. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And come up and walk it out. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Exhale, let the heart rate slow down. We're going to step forward with our right foot into a nice lunge. We're on the ball of the left foot. Bring your hands up above your head, and you're down and up, down and up. Nice simple movement. Continuing to focus, lengthening our body, getting our heart rate up, working a nice large muscle group. And 2 more. And last one. Sweep the hands down, step up with the left, back with the right, and continue on. And 3 more. And 2 more. And last one. And step up. And again, that nice walking. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. We're going to stretch out the quad, bringing the foot up to the buttocks. And we're going to add our balance in. So we'll start with our left foot being our foundational foot, and bring the right foot up to the buttocks and stretch it out. 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and down, and then onto the other side. We'll be adding in some more cardio and really working on balance. Give ourselves a couple more minutes before we go there. 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and down. Coming back to our mats, we have the length in front of us. Again, we're going to do some stationary lunge. Step forward with the right, dropping the hips, bending the knee, adding in the arms for 3, and 2, and 1, and then take your weight forward, bring your chest over your knee for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and then bring that body back nice and upright. And we're going to sweep the left arm down the left side of the body, taking our gaze over to the left, and then dropping both arms so they're a warrior 2 style. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Sweep the left forward, back to traditional lunge. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Step it up. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Shoulders are back, away from the ears. Left side. Nice traditional lunge. Adding in the arms. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Shift your weight forward. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Coming back to that nice traditional position, and sweep the right arm down the length of the body, and then nice warrior 2 arms. Gazes over to the side. 4, 5. Keep the left knee bent. And 4, and 3, and 2. Beautiful twist. And 1. And come back for 3, and 2, and 1, and step up. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Our next leg exercise is our squats with one leg. Let's warm up by putting our hands on our waist, taking our feet hip width apart, and doing a nice hip circle. Making sure we've got the range of motion through the hips and the waist. For 3, and 2, and 1, and then other direction. For 3, and 2, and 1. We'll start with our right leg being the stationary leg. Hands again are on our waist. We are in good position for that. Take the left leg up off the floor, point the toe, and we're down with one leg. Exhaling down, inhaling up. And 3 more. And 2 more. And last one. And hold it down. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And come up to tree. Straighten the right leg. Bring the left foot on to the right leg. Add in tree arms. Shoulders are away from the ears. Tailbone is underneath. Nice straight back. Left knee out, 90 degrees from the body. We're in tree, focusing on balance here. Pick somewhere to fix your gaze that's not going to move. And breathing. Four, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and it's windy. So windy. We've got our wind blowing our tree over. It is windy out. 4, 5, and 4. Body over to the right side, and 3, and 2, and 1. Release that left foot and really take the body over to the right. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring yourself back to center. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hands come down the side, and we're going to walk it out. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And over onto the other side. So we're starting with the left leg is our stationary leg. We're starting with our squats, pointing the toe out on the right side, and we're down. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and hold. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And have that right leg join the left, adding in tree arms. And breathing. Right knee is out from the body. Heart rate is slowed right down, focusing our attention, holding our balance. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And then over to the left. It's windy. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And it's really windy. Release the leg, reaching with the upper body. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And return. Right foot, left leg. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And down and walk it out. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent. Heart rate should be down. Some nice standing poses which help with this sculpting aspect, and that balance is also so important. We're moving to horse flow. So feet are hip width apart. This is our last standing exercise. So the feet this time face forward. So you want to keep your knees in line with your hips. We're going to drop our waist. Knees are bent. Arms are horizontal. And we're over to the right. And you can see where we're using our obliques, reaching to the right. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and center, and over to the left. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and center, and now flow. Right to left, and right to left. Chest is out, shoulders are away from the ears. Try and keep your feet, the weight of your feet equal on the floor. Using the upper body, really using the waist. This is what we're gonna, this is how we're gonna get that tiny little waist. 5, and 4, bring the belly button in. And 3, and 2, and and 1. We're going to stand, forward fold, all the way down. Take the feet nice and wide, standing straddle. Hands are on the mat for stability. Take a nice breath for 3 and 2 and 1. Walk both hands over to the right foot, left hand on the right foot, and then take that right arm nice and high, gaze to the ceiling for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hands coming to the center, and then walk over to the left and repeat. Nice twist. We need a twist with our chair. We're doing a twist now. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and back to center. We're coming down onto our mat now. We're going to stay down there. I'm going to walk my hands to the top of my mat. I'm going to pivot on my feet, pop them back into plank. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, leading with the chest, counting down from 5, moving into cobra. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and cobra. Toes are pointed. Take our gaze over that right shoulder. See if you can see your toes in the peripheral vision. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and center, and over to the left. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and center, and coming down onto the mat, resting the chin. Sweep the hands the length of the body, grab the feet, come up to bow. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and relax. This is good for those quads as well. And then back up for our last time. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and down. And move to child's pose. Feet are knees are wide, feet are together. Using your upper body strength all the way to child's pose, resting the head on the floor. Extend the arms, stretching out the low back, engaging the hips. Elbows are extended. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And slowly walk your body up. Keep your lower body in child's pose so the knees are wide, weight of our hips are on our feet. And continuing to stretch out those hips. In the meantime, let's bring the right arm across the body and really hug the shoulder in. 4, 3 and 2 and 1, and then left side. And moving into our abs. Ab work. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and down. Bring the feet together, or knees together. Swing those legs forward. Move into staff pose. Toes are up toward the ceiling. Hands are on the mat. Put some weight on your hands, on both palms, pushing the chest out, really engaging the pec in the front of the arms. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and we're moving to butterfly. Relax the upper body, bring both feet in. I'm just going to turn so I'm facing the camera here. So butterfly, boat, flow is what we're moving into. And I know sometimes if you have a sore back or a weak back, you may want to do some of the different options, which is just doing one leg at a time and using a base leg. We'll be going through the different variations, and we'll do it enough time that you'll be able to try different options. So here we are in butterfly. Really pull those feet in for 3 and 2 and 1. And we're going to move into boat. So we release the feet, hands come onto the mat, sideways actually. And traditional boat, hands are down the side by our knees, and we're on our buttocks. If you feel that's a bit much, just do one leg at a time. So have your right foot on the ground and extend the left. And then the next time through, switch legs. The other option is you can have your hands on the back of your thighs. Kind of helps with the weight of the legs if that's the part that's really taxing you. So here we are for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We move back to butterfly. Try not to use your hands on the mat if you can, to use your balance. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and back to boat. Switch legs. Put your hands down your side on the back of your thighs. Add some distance between your thighs and your chest. Just try something a little bit different. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and butterfly. Bring the feet in. 4, 5, and encourage those knees down toward the floor, really opening up the inner thigh and the groin and those hips. 4, 3 and 2 and 1, and back. With another boat option, I'm going to straighten out my legs. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Back to butterfly. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And this is our last time with a variation. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, and row your boat. So wherever you are, using your arms, row your boat. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and up to butterfly. 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Roll the feet so they're flat on the mat. Add some distance between your chest wall and your thighs. We're going to cross our arms and just do a nice little twist. We have at times done this with our feet off the ground. Today, we're just continuing with the twist theme and working the abs. Just taking the elbows wide of the body. Just dipping them down. 4, 3 and 2 and 1, and back to center. We're going to roll onto our back and move into happy baby. I'm going to move my buttocks closer to my feet. Hands are on the back of my thighs. I'm going to roll all the way back. Bring my feet up above my head. Hands are on the outside of my feet. Elbows are on the outside of my knees. And I'm rocking back and forth, giving myself a back massage. Pull the knees in, releasing additional tension through the hips. And breathing. 4, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, and 1. Move to bridge position. I'm going to let the body start to cool down now. Feet are flat, hands are on our heels. Roll the arms so that there's a little bit of space between the shoulder blades. Inhale up, chin to chest, no pressure on the neck, and hold the pose. Give the buttocks a little bit of a squeeze, sculpting, stretching out the front of the body. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and down, and relax. Bring the low back right onto the mat. Use that pelvic tilt and hold the pelvic back down so the pelvis is tilted. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and relax. So the body is nice and neutral. You have a little bend in the back. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale up. And have a little gap between the shoulder blades, chin to chest, holding in bridge. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring the hips down and move into corpse. Legs are nice and straight. Point the toes. Stretching out the front of the body. Feel the calves engaged. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Come back up to staff pose, whether you want to use your elbows or bring yourself up using your abdominal muscles. Find your way to do a nice forward fold. Roll the shoulders back and reach down toward those feet. Stretching out the low back, chest coming toward the thighs. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Seated pigeon, left leg stays as our base leg. We're going to bring our right foot up onto that left thigh. Just work with our upper body here to encourage the knee down. Put a little bit of pressure on the right knee, opening up the hip. Breathing. 4, 3. Breathing. Use that sinking breath, exhaling, where you visualize this knee sinking into the floor on the exhale. Body's cooling down. Heart rate should be nice and comfortable. Body temperature returning. And 2, and 1. Switch sides. Feel free to use those hands to get your leg in the perfect position. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. And our focus is on this left hip. On the exhale, visualizing the pressure, tension coming out. Bringing that knee a little bit closer. It's nice and controlled. Breathing. And final exhale. Come to a nice, comfortable cross-legged position. Hands are on the knees. We need a couple little shoulder rolls as we end our time together. Shoulders are up to the ears and away from the chest. So you're stretching out the pecs, Squeezing the shoulder blades. Beautiful definition through the front of the body. And 2. And 1, and then change direction. So now you're pinching with the pectoral muscles, creating cleavage. And 2 more. And last one. Come to a nice relaxed position. I'm going to do one final twist to make sure we've stretched out those obliques. I'm going to bring my left hand over onto my right knee. I'm going to sweep with my right hand and just take my gaze over. Bring that right shoulder behind, left shoulder forward for 3 and 2 and 1, and release and come forward. Make sure those sit bones are nice and square, and then to the other side. So I am putting some pressure on the knee with the hand in terms of not to do any type of damage to the knee. And you can just judge that for yourself. For 3 and 2 and 1, and release. Bring hands to heart. A little bit of pressure on the palms. Take a nice 3-part breath in through the abdomen, chest, and throat. As you exhale, tip the fingers that are close to your nose away from the body. Pointing them down toward the ankles, lowering the hands, still some pressure for 3 and 2 and 1, and relax. And our 3-part breath. And allowing the diaphragm to fill and empty. And namaste, ladies. Thank you very much. I hope that you found that beneficial. Definitely working on some big muscle groups and adding some nice cardio and abdominal work to the session. Thank you.